Hello everyone, it's me, Sleepy, and as the year comes to an end, I wanted to make a video detailing all of MM2's updates throughout 2024, and their impact on the community, what they brought to the game, and whether or not they were overall good or bad updates, and this will just give us some further insight into what Nicholas might be doing for 2025, and just allow us to reflect on what we've gotten so far this year. Anyways, I'm going to be posting this around Christmas time, so Merry Christmas to those celebrating, and let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the first major update that we received this year was the MM2 Easter update, which did actually have a decent amount of content in it, including a small battle pass like rewards train that allowed players to earn a couple of effects, some exclusive knives, and some other stuff, alongside having a new bundle called the Flowerwood bundle that allowed players to go ahead and buy it inside of the shop for I believe around 3,200 Robux total. But yeah, anyways, this was a fairly small update, mainly one to just hold us over to the upcoming updates. Overall, I feel like people liked the Easter update a lot. However, one of the main criticisms was the Easter update did last extremely long, even going all the way into July, and the Easter update took place all the way in like the early parts of the year, being in like March. So to have that extending all the way into July was extremely bad on Nicholas's part. And just having something like that is overall not the best for the game's health. I feel like Nicholas definitely could have dropped the summer update sooner, or at least have taken out the Easter update sooner. But at least we had the update, and it was a fun time. I feel like many players enjoyed it, and overall I'd say it was a decent improvement over last year's update. Anyways, let's get into the aforementioned summer update. Alright, so here's where I think MM2 in 2024 absolutely peaked with the summer update released on July 4th, 2024. Now, the summer update brought a ton of content to the game compared to what the previous summer updates last year in 2023 brought to Murder Mystery 2. For starters, the summer update this year brought the usual godlies that would be able to be purchased inside of the shop, and these were pretty routine with last year's godlies. However, we received numerous improvements in some other aspects of the game, such as the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass was a little bit larger this year compared to last year's, I'm pretty sure, and overall just contains some more interactive rewards, such as the Sandcastle tool, which is cool to always see these new tools that are like more interactive and stuff, compared to the old toys that we used to get, which were fairly like simple. These new ones are definitely more interactive, and even the water balloon that allows you to throw at other players is a pretty cool feature. But the main part of this update that Nicholas improved was the case that was brought with this update. Now, in previous summer updates, the update was fairly small. We wouldn't really receive much content. It would just be kind of a filler update to the Halloween and other holiday updates like the Christmas update. However, with this summer update, we did actually get a new crate, which is fairly uncommon. This crate contained the water gun, which at the time it came out was extremely highly valued. I believe the chroma was around like 23k. Outside of this, it is worth mentioning that we also got a little bit of new maps this update. We got one map being the beach resort, which I believe, I'm not exactly sure, but I believe is the biggest MM2 map to date. Now, make sure to correct me in the comments section if I'm wrong about this, but I believe the beach resort is the biggest map that we've gotten so far, and this is quite noticeable in its 3 floors that allowed players to go through, not to mention its numerous hiding spots, and just overall ability to traverse and have interesting interactions with the map, including some questionable features that the pool allowed for. But yeah, overall I'd say this update was definitely improvement over 2023's summer update, and I feel like this is the first update that I'll be rating a 10 out of 10 for this video. And just overall for the Easter update, because I didn't rate it, I'll be rating that one a 7 out of 10. It is worth noting that the summer update is where the MM2 player base peaked at around 300,000 to 400,000 concurrent at peak hours, so this is worth mentioning for later parts of the video, especially just because this is so many players. Alright, now without further ado, let's get into the next update. The Halloween update, the third update of 2024, and the one that made me nearly quit Murder Mystery 2. I have so many problems with this update, which I'll be telling you in the next couple of minutes. The first problem with this update, the amount of hackers in the game. it was extremely hard to find a server that even had one normal player in it, especially in ascending servers. You'd have to scroll for numerous pages just to be able to find at least one real person. Even then, you weren't guaranteed to find anyone and would still likely have to reload the game for minutes. Especially for content creators, this meant you'd have to basically wait like 15 minutes to go ahead and actually get in a small server, and made it very difficult for many people to even get on leaderboards due to the abundance of hackers. In addition to this, the amount of hackers got so crazy that the amount of hackers on the leaderboard was higher than any of the previous years, and honestly, most of the players at the top of leaderboard were either alt accounts or exploiters, and honestly, seeing that in the top 100 is very saddening. On top of this, Nicholas forgot to include half of the Halloween maps. Basically, not even half, all of the previous Halloween maps besides the new map were just not on the update on release. About a week later, he went ahead and fixed this, but on the release, none of the maps besides the new one, Vampire's Castle, was actually here. They were just seemingly gone from, I guess, the map selection, and they were nowhere to be found. Finally, we have the content of the update. I can't really be too critical to the content because the actual update was decent. I'm not gonna go hating on MM2, but I feel like the content, my largest issue with it is it just feels redundant. Most of the content that we got was extremely same feeling compared to previous years, and a lot of it was just stuff that we've done repeatedly for years now. For example, the typical axe that changes color, being the ancient reward, having a mode that's based off some kind of Halloween creature, all of that. Now, he could have done the Zombies vs Survivors mode and brought that back and had a fun little unique community event, but instead we got a vampire mode with doubled server size that honestly just led to a lot of people, I feel like, not having that much fun with the new game mode. Now, this comes from someone who hasn't played the mode a ton. I didn't even get all the rewards from it, but let me know if you guys had fun with the game mode. Overall, I'd say this update was fairly mid, trending towards bad. I'd say it's about a 5 out of 10. So after that pretty mid-Halloween update, Nicholas actually dropped the Christmas update of 2024 to a relatively lukewarm response. I mean, the game didn't get that many players off of release, but this is to be expected. As the year goes on, MM2 will become less and less popular, in my opinion, as other Roblox games have been rising up in recent times. However, was the update actually good? In my opinion, I think it was a fairly, at least decent update, definitely better than what we received with the Halloween update. The Christmas update included all the previous maps from all other years, including a new map, Christmas in Italy, which is decent. I wouldn't exactly say I have any problems with this map, it's just very cramped and I don't necessarily love it, but it's not my least favorite map. It's definitely a decent map, like I said. However, nothing in this update sticks out to me. I feel like that's its biggest flaw. The new Ancient seems very safe, and honestly, I just don't like the design that much. And honestly, most of my problems with this update come from personal bias and not actually having anything against the update itself. It's a fine enough update for people that just wanted Christmas content. However, in my opinion, it doesn't do much to innovate on what we've received in previous years, and for that reason, I'm going to give it a solid 7 out of 10. Anyways, did you guys enjoy these last couple of updates that MM2's received, and what do you guys think we're going to get in 2025? Make sure to let me know down below, and if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, and I'm excited to hear your guys' comments. Do you guys agree with what I said in this video, or maybe do you guys think I dropped some hot takes? I don't know. Anyways, go ahead, comment down below what you guys think, and yeah, I'll see you in the next upload. Thank you guys for watching. It's me, Sleepy, signing off. Good night, chat.